to build furniture from IKEA. I'm like, I'd pay anyone millions of dollars just to fucking build that thing for me.
I would do terrible, nasty things, like really degrading things for for people to do all that bullshit that I don't want to do.
I'd lay outside naked for days just for somebody to assemble a couch. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit, man. It's not where my heart is. Nuts and bolts.
No, man. My mind is occupied with way too many other things that I think are way more important. And Riley's like, there's directions, like there's YouTube. And I'm like,
no. Oh, to go on YouTube and look up a tutorial for something I don't want to do in the first place. I'm like, these are two things I don't want to do now.
At my old, like at the day job, you know, when we used to work like a traditional job, people used to get so shitty at me because they'd be like, you know, you can just like look it up on YouTube, right? I'm like, nope. Not doing it.
Because you got the first 2 minutes of subscribe to my page if you want to know more about how to do this and that. I'm like, get to the point.
Right.
YouTube tutorial, guys. Worst voice ever.
There has to be a YouTube channel that's like all these how-tos. They're literally the amount of time they're supposed to be. You know?
It's like a 6-minute how-to video. Could have been done by now.
Yeah. Give it to me in a minute and a half. Now we're talking. Like a thing on Premiere, like any of the editing tools that we use.
Dude, I do it every day.
40 seconds. 40 seconds.
The editing software for shit. No wonder, dude. Can you help me edit this video? I'm like, no, I don't even know how to edit a video.
That's what's crazy too, is people like actually have built empires and have like full living like wages off just being how-to YouTube videos and like how do you work Adobe Premiere.
It kind of is the most helpful thing ever, though.
It really is, but it's just wild that, you know, somebody capitalized on it. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna do these how-tos. Like there's a dude who does a podcast with my dad. He's from Philly. And he's like building a YouTube empire right now, just on like do-it-yourself plumbing and like remodeling in the house shit.
Plumbing that's a big deal, dude.
It's wild.
You know what I did the other day? This is the most manliest thing I've ever done in my life. My sink was like clogged and shit for like weeks, dude. And I would just wait for the water to go down like over 3 days time. And I'd be like, oh, okay, we're good again.
Yep.
Then I'd go like brush my teeth. It'd be up there for another 3 days. The other day I just had it.
Wait,
dude.
3 more days to brush your teeth. Yeah.
Well, I'd go in the kitchen sink. Right. I was just like, I can't do this right now. I could look up a how-to video, but no. So I just winged it, got the plunger, and just went in on the sink.
Plunger. Yeah.
Oh shit, it worked.
Put like the leg up and shit. Your leg is like this side of the sink, and you're.
I was in a hurry too, so I was like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, I feel like the plumbing knows, like it just likes to test you. Like it's sitting there just laughing its ass off that you're like getting so pissed. Like, come on. And then finally when it's like, okay, he's had it. We put him through enough. And it's like,
yeah, it's not. You're saying your pipes have a personality. It knows, bro.
Nice pipes.
Nice pipes.
Anybody ever told you that?
What? Nice pipes? No. Like my voice?
Yeah.
Hell no. I'm not a nice pipes guy.
Too much of a face for TV guy, huh?
Yeah, it's a good thing you're on radio. That's the worst part of doing anything by a microphone. Hey, it's a good thing they can't see your face, right?
Dude, and like, so me and Ben used to work at the same radio station for a while, and like people would always do that to him, and I'm like, the joke doesn't work when he's obviously a very good look, like, but it doesn't land. It makes no sense. Oh, geez, these two.
Face for radio.
Oh,
Am I right? Am I right?
Are you talking about yourself, fat ass? Get some jeans that fit. I mean, sorry. What's up? Are we going?
Oh, we've been going.
We're all like good on the cameras and everything?
Yep. Gucci.
Wow. Nice, dude.
So I had a mini panic attack this morning when I was heading over to the pod studio, Wave 1, and I didn't have a car.
Oh, that'll happen.
You ever do that where you like park your car in a different place and you're like, holy shit. There's been a couple times I leave my car here and I just like get a ride home and I wake up in the morning. I'm just like, la-da-dee, la-da-da. And I'm like, holy fuck.
The old wake up.
I gotta walk 5 miles to my car now.
They'll wake up with no clue where your car is. Yeah, that'll get you.
Shame, dude.
So where is it?
So Sunday night, such a Sunday night thing. It was like 9:30. I was just by myself and I was so hungry, and Needler's was closed for some reason. So I was like, I'm going to Taco Bell.
Who is this man?
The restaurants were closed. Like, it was just like this is the only good option because downtown everything closes at fucking 5 p.m.
Yeah, everybody wants to give Chick-fil-A shit for being closed on Sunday, but I'm like, you guys open at 1 and close at 4. Shut the fuck up.
No, seriously. Banks closing at 5 is the new thing I hate. Not the new thing, but just the thing I hate. And they're like, why?
How about banks taking a 2-hour lunch? Open at 10. They're like, yeah, from 11:30 to 2, we'll be on lunch, and then we close at 5. I'm like, well, never cashing this check.
What are you guys doing over there? It's so taxing. Just are you guys counting by hand? Jesus Christ. 67, 68. They have no calculators.
Fucking licking their fingers, licking their finger raw.
Fuck. 2-hour lunch break. Where are you going?
Just going over to the local B-dubs across the
Bend.
street, getting hammered. All right.
Okay, so I went to talk about car wouldn't start. I was like, what?
At Taco Bell?
No. In front of Starbucks, parked outside my apartment in my driveway. It's my favorite thing to do. When somebody's like in that street, I'm like, get out of my driveway. I've said it so many times, so lame. But yeah, car wouldn't start. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was just dealing with that all day yesterday. So, I had old Coach P come over. I had to jump the car in front of Starbucks. That was fun.
Wow. See, that just hit me that I'm a dad now, and I'm going to have to do that for the rest of my life. You know, have the kid call me up.
Hey, better look up a how-to video.
And I will have to because
Riley's gonna be doing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You ever had to change a tire?
Hell no.
Have you ever what do you do when you have to?
Nope. Just
walk.
Call Allstate or get a bird scooter, whatever the hell. I don't know.
Have you bird scootered like that before?
Bro, we were driving downtown after the Colts game. We were coming home and it was probably 5:30.
Was this
past Sunday? And so I'm thinking, we'll be all right. It's been close to an hour after the game. Traffic's probably died down. So wrong.
Chaos.
Absolute
Even
chaos.
heavier traffic.
Dudes riding bird scooters literally on the opposite side of the road. Just freewheeling it. I'm like, is this the end of the world?
No rules on a Colts game day.
Downtown. It's insane. Yeah, so you sat in that for a while. That was terrible. So you're at the Colts game. Burpee boy.
Burpee boy.
Burpee boy.
Whoa.
Yeah, you go to the Colts game in the classic soccer jersey. It makes sense.
Yeah, every single time. I'm like, what do I wear? I'm running out of soccer jerseys.
You know what you need to start to do? You just need to start dressing like your dad. Khakis dress shirt.
Oh, dude, I almost wore a polo and jeans. I have all the options of things I was going to wear to the Colts game. If you want to see them.
I do. Yeah, actually.
Where are we at, huh? Where are we at?
That's a tough choice. You know, you got to start.
We're going here, kind of NFL street vibe.
Holy geez, so NFL street.
That's what I thought.
This is camo pants. It looks like camo cargo pants.
Jeremy
Dodgers
Shockey
jersey.
Jeremy Shockey NFL street.
Literally running off of a brick wall, slamming somebody in there. What's up, dude? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this is I'm glad you didn't do this because this would be jumping shark for you.
That's the dad fit that I just thought of.
This would be jumping shark for you.
I have an LA polo, Dodgers polo that I got from some weird. It was it's
Lids
defected.
outlet.
The Lids outlet. It was defected somehow, and it was $5. And I was like, I can turn it into something.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. That's something that I would wear. Definitely not for you. I'm glad you didn't go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, you got that jacket. Did they send that shit to you?
They did, yeah.
That's sick. Home field?
Yep. The Colts sent me a bunch of stuff. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, not really.
You're never going to wear it, especially not to a game. Why would I?
No way.
Sorry,
I'd wear that to go to Walgreens on Christmas Eve.
Just so the guy can be like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Reich. And you're like, yeah, fuck if I know.
Right.
All right, so those are cargo pants making a comeback?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
They are.
Okay.
The only reason I know that is from the guys on FY Island. They show me how to dress.
I like cargo. I always liked cargo pants. I was like, these look cool to me. I don't know.
Such a relief.
Yeah.
No more jeans. It's just sweats.
Cargo pants with the Colts home field jacket. Very sick. Yeah, they hit me up too, and they were like, "We'd love to." I was like, "I'm a diehard Steelers fan." So
wow, you're not just saying yeah. I would say yes to everything.
Yeah, I know, but I would feel so I don't know. Okay, so we go to another pair. This is Adam Sandler right here. I would have gone with this.
Yeah, that was close.
Like some like baggy, almost looks like construction worker type of like cargo navy blue pants with the Dodgers blue
kind of
shirt,
felt
backwards hat.
Kind of felt like I just got off work at like Jiffy Lube though.
Okay.
Another soccer jersey number 2
with the Adam Sandler cargo pants again. Oh my God, dude. Is this what you finally settled on?
That's what I settled on.
All right. Just going all black for the blue on blue Titans Colts game. Don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's cool. If you already
It's cool.
I've already started to think about what I'm going to wear for Monday Night Football.
Nuh-uh.
Steelers Colts.
What do you?
Yeah, I mean, we're only like a month and a half away from it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You rocking a jersey?
Well, now that my boy KP, check the hat, Pickettsburg. Now that he's the starter taking over for hopefully the next like 15 years.
Yeah.
I might be ordering an 8 jersey. We'll see.
I think you need to get a Pitt jersey, like his college.
Oh, a Pitt jersey,
dude.
Yeah,
that's that. I think that's the coolest thing when
Yeah.
people wear like their college, whoever it is that like they like on their NFL team, their college jersey, because it's
That'd be
not
sick.
so on the nose. But it's
I know,
like,
but Pitt's blue, so I don't want to be rocking blue to the Colts game, fucking Bud Light blue zone. You
the
know
people
what I mean?
know, man. The people know,
Yeah.
especially at a Colts game. They're like, "Oh, is he? Oh, it's Pitt. Oh, dude." You'll get that.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'll probably just go black 8, black hat, and just be like, "Let's ride," just like you. Let's ride. Steelers Nation.
Like you're deciding on what to wear. Probably go black 8, black hat. Let's ride.
Already know.
Black cargo pants.
I need to get some. Where do you get those from? H&M, Old Navy.
Those are from H&M. They're
Yeah.
like $30.
H&M's nice, man. Jeez, you want to know how far out of touch you are? Just go into an H&M.
I'm like, no.
Wait a second.
That's every time I go in any store like that. I'm like, I need all this stuff.
Yeah, right. But then it's getting to the point for like me and you, are we like, well, it's coming back, but are we like, do we just accept and move on to the next point of our life? Right? Do we not keep going down to that? We're just like, you know what? That's for them. This over here is for us.
Yeah. That's a tough.
It's a tough one to swallow,
That's
man. But like at some
man.
point, that's why I feel like
You don't want to dress old though.
right. But like at the same time, you don't want to be old guy dressing too young.
Yeah, there's a line there. I think you'll get.
But you're like what, 35, and you look like
I'm
48. 26. So you do have a birthday coming up though. Forgot about that.
32.
Hey,
Edrin here.
J. You ever get back to you on the shirts you made?
Actually, remember that? He was like, y'all come down here in Miami. We can do the podcast. I was like, are you serious? I was like, I didn't think this was, you even ran your account, bro.
We were like looking at it because like your sister lived in Miami at the time or whatever. Like, maybe we could. Like, we go down there. We could,
make a little day podcast trip. We could bring equipment. We're such idiots.
Have
dude.
no money at all. Either one of us. We're like, yeah, we can like, hop on a flight, quick day, 1 day flight to Miami, stay at your sister's.
Big
save
dreams.
money.
Nobody's listening.
Edrin totally ghosts. This never happened.
No way. Like that would ever
He'd
happen.
be like, oh shit, they really came. Fuck that.
Damn it. These two fucking white guys. What would we have asked them?
I thought that was my car right there. Sorry, that scared me. The lights were blinking, and I was like, wait a second. Because I did park there, and then when you needed me to come pick you up because I didn't know you didn't have a car, just like you didn't know you didn't have a car, I had to give up a prime parking space to then go get you.
Yeah, that was a jerky reaction by me too. I could have just walked here and it probably would have been fine.
You could have, but who knows with you and how many, Instagram stories and shit you'll find to take. And it's like 15 minutes later, we're like, where the hell has Ben? Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, I'll hop in and get him. It'll be fine,
Somebody said that guys dress like the best year of their life until they die. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Senior year in high school, that's just how you dress until you're dead.
Okay. I'm picking that up. I'm feeling that because I've had a pretty steady style for probably about 6 years now. I haven't changed it up too much. Maybe I'll get a little wild, like a shirt or a pair of shoes, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of
You stay pretty neutral.
showing out here. But yeah, I do stay pretty neutral.
And you always had like, you'll bring something out occasionally. Like that one time we went to the comedy show and you just busted a turtleneck. I was like, Joey has that in his bag. Joey's got a little bit of fashion.
Dude, people
sprinkled in.
What is with people hating on turtlenecks so much? Turtlenecks from like
No, bro.
now until February are dope.
No, nobody hates on turtlenecks, but you just did it before the turtlenecks got popular.
I don't know, man. You were giving me a hard. I'll never forget that. I got out of the car and you were like, "Oh, turtleneck," and I was like, "Fuck."
You're like, you think? And I was like, that's bold.
I was like,
I respected
damn.
it, but I was like, I just haven't seen a turtleneck out in the wild.
My whole family, everybody, they all hated the turtleneck. They were like,
But now
they were like sneaking to get the turtleneck into the Goodwill bag, because like, they're cleaning out the closets and they wouldn't even ask about my turtleneck. They just throw it in there. I'd be like, oh, no. Let me taking out that turtleneck.
No, you need it now. Turtlenecks, though, they're all about it, aren't they?
Nah, they still wouldn't be.
Still?
Nah.
Jeez, anybody puts on a turtleneck, I'll fuck them.
I mean, literally,
kiss them.
turtleneck.
Look at this, dude. Oh, sorry.
Those Long's donuts.
Yes, the boy brought the donut for the construction team. For everybody who's not watching what we're watching right now, everyone in the world.
Play-by-play, street play-by-play.
Construction homies right outside the window. They're on a little, looks like a 15-hour break or the start of it. And he brought donuts, bro. Look how happy he is. Isn't that funny? Like, if you're late to work, you can just pick up donuts and show up at work, and everybody's like,
Oh, well, that's why
just
you were
a fucking
late.
smoke bomb at work. Pfft, no one knows.
That's why you were. That's such.
I was
nice
thinking of you
gesture.
guys.
That's
Just
such a nice gesture.
You just bring. You're late every day. Just bring donuts for fucking 2 years straight. Well, I mean, breakfast is served.
He's the breakfast guy. Yeah, that. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of polite catcalling. Now here's street play-by-play with Joy and Benny Boy.
Joy and Benny Boy.
New name of the show.
All I've been thinking about is the YouTube video where we throw donuts at somebody, though. Mm-hmm. It's in the works.
Yeah, not somebody, everybody. The whole, just anybody who walks by.
Can they hear us?
Well, they're really acting like they can. So it's good on them. They're just totally playing it neutral. Yeah, it is weird though, man. Like I'm wearing the Pickettsburg hat because I'm excited about the new era. But it's like this is the first time in my life that I've been buddies with a starting quarterback of an NFL team, especially my favorite
Long time
team.
coming.
And it's a very weird experience.
Why?
It's a very weird existence. Just
You guys you guys DM every week?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to
Good game.
I talk to Kenny pretty regularly, and
Yeah.
but it's exciting, but it's nerve wracking as hell because for everybody, your whole life, right? Like you don't really know these people; they're just guys in helmets of your favorite team. Like but it's like I know
Now you're part of his life.
Yeah, it's like I know Kenny.
He throws a pick. You're like, is this something I said?
It's very weird. Like when he first came in, I was nervous, like a family member or something, just because I was like, I want him to do well because I want him to do well for my team, so we do well, right? But also because I don't want him to feel bad or people to get on him because I know him personally,
Yeah, that's weird.
And like to think back, like 10 years ago, know the starting quarterback for the Steelers, and it's like, oh shit, that's crazy. Well, it was a very weird Sunday, very emotional, a lot of things going on in the head and the mind now. No. Was hoping you wanted to bring it up.
He knew I was going to do it. Oh, shit. So what'd you say to him?
No, I didn't. See, that's the thing, though. Is like I give him space. I give him space, but also on top of that, though, is like I've formed, you know what I mean? Like I got to know Mitch Trubisky over the summer in this past year. And so now
both of them are like, you talk to him?
Kenny's getting benched, or Mitch is getting benched for Kenny. And so now I feel bad for Mitch because I'm like, he's a person. He's got a son like me.
You got to stop talking to him, man.
That's tough, dude.
You got to get out of there while you can.
It's a weird predicament.
That's a lot. You've got 2 girlfriends on the Steelers. Oh, shit. Oh, that sucks.
Quarterback room. They like see the phone light up. it's
Who is it? says Pizza Hut. Weird name.
Says
JJ's.
Don't answer. Stop talking to him. Oh, Joey hit you up again? Yeah. Yeah, he was hitting me up, but then I got benched, and so he stopped, and so it was good. I was glad I got benched, so I stopped talking to him.
Big flex.
Yeah.
Big flex.
How was the haunted house?
Oh my God, dude. All right, so
What goggles were you wearing?
I don't know.
Snowboard.
Yeah, went there for content, and I was like, okay, what do we're trying to strategize for the video. Content. Going to a haunted house. I was like, all right, I think I just try to find the ghosts. So I think I'm like a ghost hunter. Like that. This is the basis for the haunted house.
Yeah, usually works out well. They usually find a lot of ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm like, okay, I need like ghost hunter. I need to look the part. So we just went in the prop closet back here at Old Wave One. Got some goggles. Got a caulk gun. Just went in there. Got a little temperature gauge that doesn't work. Then
is it supposed to be like it's when it's cooler, when it's colder in the room? That means like spirits are in there.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you basing that just off Sixth Sense, or is that?
You think I've seen that? I'm going in here raw, bro. Zero knowledge. We take a little tour of the house. Dude, this is so funny, by the way.
2-level?
Basement, main floor,
Ooh,
upstairs, attic.
Whoa.
Triple decker, quadruple decker.
Okay.
Keep in mind, my dad's there. Mm-hmm. And this is something he would never do in real life. So right when we get, dude, my dad's being hilarious because he doesn't give a fuck. Even if there's 15,000 ghosts in this house that could like rip him apart, he doesn't give a shit.
He's like, good. Put me out of my misery.
Seriously. Dude, she was like, okay, put your hand on the railing when you're going upstairs because like somebody died on the stairwell and you can get like thrown around. My dad was like,
like it's a roller coaster.
Bro, he was like, woo, dude, it's just the whole time is so funny. Like, okay, the tour guide left and we can explore the house and do whatever we need to do. My dad sits on the couch, like where there's a ghost there called Big Black, who's like this black like figure that's supposed to be like super like dangerous, like well known. My dad sits in his room and gets on the ESPN app.
He's like, hey,
starts
man.
taking a nap.
He wants to see the college football scores too. Come on.
Like we're like flashlighting the stairs, like looking at this picture of this like demon. My dad's like, hey, did you see Michigan won? But
yeah, it was on the road too. It was a big one. He's still a big Michigan guy?
Oh my God. For sure. Now the Lions are like, wait, are the Lions okay now?
No, they're 1-3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
But like they kind of got like a little,
bit of hype.
Hard knocks. Everybody's excited about them. Sure.
I thought they're like 3-0 or some shit.
I want to get your dad like in one of those old school Thanksgiving Day like a Lions John Kitna jersey.
No, dude, the Lions jersey we all know and love, Charlie Batch.
Yeah.
Every team.
But you know what I'm saying? Just like that plain ass
Kitna.
Fucking blue one with nothing on
Duct tape gray.
Yeah, exactly. Just put the duct tape 3 on there and Kitna on the back.
Kitna, what a whatever.
Happy birthday, coach.
What a whatever quarterback.
John Kitna is like the poor man's Brett Favre. We keep coming back to him, but that's
why wouldn't we? The Brett Favre podcast. Let's see how many episodes we can record mentioning Brett Favre. Did we in the first
3
one?
for 3.
Was that the first one? Oh, the first one was a Brett Favre special, bro. Set it off.
3. Absolutely, dude.
4th episode coming up. We need to have like a celebration. 4.
Shit. All right. Yeah, this is good.
So it was all right.
You think your dad was playing that way though, because he was like, you know, when people go do a scary thing and they like to act like they're not scared, it's like a front. You know what I mean?
No, he
like
didn't,
when
he
you're
didn't
in-
believe shit.
When you're in middle school or high school, right? And you were like like you would go and like stand in a room or like stand face to face with the dude with the chainsaw. Second mention of that guy too. And everybody would be like, oh my God, right? And like deep down you're sweating, like you're so terrified, but you're like, I mean, what? Go on, you know?
The guy that always gets killed in every scary movie.
Yeah.
You know? The one that's like, yeah, fuck this place. He's in a wood chipper like 2 minutes later.
Yeah. Always the dude who has the dad who's like a lawyer.
He's always wearing... You did a video on this, but he's always wearing like a leather jacket in the movie.
Dude, that guy.
He's dead on sight.
There's 2 characters that happen in every scary movie, and I've done videos on both of them. One the jock who has an open
Come
house
on,
that
babe.
like, doesn't believe in what's going on. What are you scared of him? You think he's gonna get you? And then gets his throat slit 3 seconds later. And then there's a radio DJ that's just like randomly the narrator throughout the movie until he gets stabbed like a third of the way through. You know what I mean? The radio DJ is sitting there and it's like, hey, all you ghosts and ghouls, you tricks and witches. Don't you know what I mean? Don't forget the sheriff's curfew for tonight. But hey, I say we, like, why is the DJ like? What does he? He's just a narrator. He's just setting the scene. Yep, and every scary movie, those two guys. Were you a big scary movie viewer? Like when you were high school, middle school, when you have a girl over, go to a girl's house, go to the movies, scary movie, hold their hand, that shit.
Scary movies were like a thrill, You need that adrenaline when you're. But because there's nothing. I mean, it feels like you shouldn't be watching it. So you that's like the thrill, I guess, because it's like rated R and you're like 14.
Did you ever have group scary movie viewings?
That's where it was at. But they always fell asleep, and I'm the guy during movies. Like if I'm. No, it was always like me and fucking like four dudes watching like The Exorcist or something, or like The Conjuring, or like Insidious.
You'd be stuck alone because you can't go to sleep, but somehow they fell asleep 20 minutes in.
So, like one of your friends is like, oh, he's about to fall asleep. He's out of the picture. 3 guys left. One guy's like in and out, probably going to sleep a little bit. Like you can see he's sleeping. And then you got your homie, your co-pilot for the movie that you're like, okay, we're in this thing together. And like, I'm the guy, if we're in a movie and we're locked in, like I'm asking questions. Because I feel like I missed a part.
You're a question asker in a movie?
If I'm locked in, if it's like 1 a.m. and we're watching a scary movie, I'll be like, why did he... And I'll be like, wait, what did he say earlier? And then you have to pause the movie and be like, oh, that's because...
Oh, man. Dude, that's like fucking...
Well, I need every piece to the puzzle.
I know, but Rye will do the thing where it's like we're 5 minutes into the movie and like she'll be like, so is this... does something bad happen to him? And you're like, that's the most general question for one of the main characters.
I don't think
How am I going to answer that?
No.
Because it's going to ruin it no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm like, just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to... 5-10 minutes later.
If I ask that, I don't need it answered. It's just one of those like, why would they go in there? But I don't really need that answer. You know
sure,
what I mean?
I'm all about like vocalizing, commentating during the movie. Yeah. But when it's the whole like I said, Rise notorious.
Do you think he'll die?
Yeah, I'm like, what? How am I? I always know the ending. I'm like, what's the point? If I tell you that, it's over.
Girls can't wait, bro. Girls gotta know. Girls gotta know.
Absolutely. 3 minutes in. Wait, so he's the main character, so I'm assuming
they don't like being left on the hook, dude. They need all the details up front.
Yeah, dude. Every guy I feel like has had one of those experiences where like it was just him and the homies, like not a lot going on in high school.
Yeah.
Right. You watch a terrifying, scary movie and then like, you have to admit that like all 3 of you slept in the same bed that night because you're so terrified.
Dude, this is actually what's happening. So me and this dude watching this movie and I'm like, I think it's The Exorcist, so it's a little confusing because it's kind of like it's all over the place and it's
old movie.
Yeah, it's old. So I'm like, this dude's smart as fuck too, so he knows more shit than me. So I'm like asking him stuff. Danny Allen.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like straight A's. I'm like, he knows the plot line better than me. Just by like hearing it. And so I'm asking him questions and he starts kind of like dozing off. And I'm like, fuck, there goes my question guy.
Oh no.
So he's like, and then like I'm getting into it, some scary, and I look and I'm like, oh my God, he's dead asleep. So it's just me solo watching The Exorcist in like a scary like bonus room of a house. Bonus room, so rich.
Yeah, here's a room where you guys just go fucking do whatever you want.
It was the craziest thing. So we went over to this dude Danny's all the time, just friend growing up. Suddenly,
cool neighborhood, cool house,
best neighborhood, trick or treat neighborhood, like the one you'd picture.
Trick or treat.
Oh yeah, gotta go to Danny's trick or treat. And so they're getting another garage put in their house, which is like, wow, that's amazing. Like imagine like, hey, we just want another garage, tack it on the side. So they get another garage and then he's like, oh yeah, the garage has to like match the house. So there's another story. They're going to put it on top of it. And we're just going to call it the bonus room. And we're gonna have like a big screen TV and a computer in there. I was like, never leaving your house. I'm fucking 12. I'm like, see you tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we would watch scary movies and stuff up there. So I'm just up in there watching The Exorcist, no help. Everybody's passed out.
You have no idea what's going on, and you're on your own terrified. That's a bad combo.
And I don't know how to work the remote.
Oh, so when it's over, it's just the same scary intro like menu.
Yeah, I can't pause it because I don't know where the remote is. I don't want to like wake people up like, is remote under you?
Oh,
hey,
dude.
bro, roll over.
Waking the people up, so pissed.
Yeah, and then
Always
you're right.
sleeper.
Dude, I hate waking up during credits too. That's my hell.
Depressing.
Because the credits are so loud and you're like,
so loud, it's over. Everybody else is asleep. The sleepover's done. You know you got to get up and go to church in the morning. Fuck.
It's all fucked up. And so I'm scared. We all go to sleep. I wake up. I'm literally holding Danny like this. We're both 12. Literally wake up like this and we're like, oh shit. And we just like kind of roll over and pretend it never happened. Then the next morning it's like, do you remember when? And I was like, yeah.
No, you're like, no, what? No.
I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. But you ever do like it'd be a group of girls, group of guys. You're probably like 14. You go over to the cool parent house that would like let you all go down in the basement.
Are you going to be that house?
Movie. It's a good question, man. You start to think about all these different things. Like when you become, I hate to be that guy, but like literally the Today Show was on this morning before I came over here, and they had one of those segments on where like they have an author of a book about like how to cope with your struggling teenager. And I was like, yeah, this is probably good. I should like take notes on this that'll happen one day. So I need to like know how to, you know what I mean?
14 years early.
Right. So you think about all that kind of stuff, you really do. I caught myself. I was like, this is ridiculous. He literally is shitting himself right now. But
you're like, but so am I.
I think so, man, because that was my house.
Yeah. You were the cool house.
I was.
I guess you do what your like parents did.
When I was in high school,
you don't want to be the house that everybody goes to every weekend, though. That gets kind of played.
Yeah, but it's, again, I'm like, if you're going to be doing nefarious about that. If you're going to be doing nefarious things, I'd rather be under my roof and like my supervision than just like out on fucking Stop 11,
Stop 11 Thompson. No, but I get that.
But like, you'd have like a couple of the people who are dating. There's like the one guy there who like all the girls think is funny and all the guys think is funny, but the girls definitely don't want to date him. Mm-hmm. And then, it's probably the girl version of that too, where like you're trying to hook them up, but like they're just not into it
compatible.
Too, you know what I mean?
They're just not looking for that. Yeah.
And then you're throwing a scary movie like that, and like the couples get together, and it's like your chance to like cuddle.
So weird,
hold hands.
See, I could never I could never do two things at once there, because when you got a girl, you're trying to like date. You can't pay attention to the movie,
right? How many movies? How many movies have we? A lot of guys our age probably sat through where you literally have no recollection of anything that happened. Not because you were like getting it on or making out, but like all you could think about is just like, are my hands too sweaty?
What if she can like smell my armpit? Fuck. It's a whole thing.
Is she uncomfortable? Is her neck uncomfortable?
She has to be uncomfortable. Like when we're uncomfortable, they're uncomfortable, right? I think about that.
But also, like, it's so much more comfortable to be the guy cuddling than the girl. The girl, you have to be like...
It's so awkward, dude.
And the guys we're literally just... Like you just did. We're
still can't feel my arm. I'll never forget. I was just pushing through it in a movie theater one time.
Oh, the first arm... That is an experience that you just never...
Because you're happy, but you're like halfway through, you're like, fuck.
Like, this is annoying.
I know.
Armpit's definitely sweating, and you can tell that her neck is kind of like cranked forward.
But you're both like, they mean well, you know what I mean? Like
you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
I remember the first time that happened for me, I was 13 at a movie with group of Gridiron Gang, with a group... Don't ask me what happened. I know it was about a gang that played football with The Rock as their coach. That's all I remember, because all I was focused on the first probably 25 minutes of the movie was like, when am I going to make the move to put the arm around? And then once I finally did that, and I didn't do the yawn thing, I just readjusted and I just went for it. But once I finally did that,
what'd you say?
I didn't say nothing, man. That's of course the weird, awkward 7th grade fucking pimply face.
You didn't say anything after either?
Oh, after, I mean, like, you're just like walking out like, hey, I'll be on AIM later. Okay, cool, peace.
No, after you put the arm on, like before, you didn't set up to put the arm around.
No.
But after you put the arm around, what'd you say after? Or did you just not acknowledge it?
I didn't acknowledge it. Arms around. I'm here.
I had to say something.
So that what? What you? Oh my god! I didn't want to know. Please tell me. I don't want to know.
I can't remember, but I was probably like, "You good?" That's probably
the way to make sure that the chick is definitely not good. You all right?
She's definitely not. Anyone? Oh shit! You good?
Strictly just asking that for your own mental health.
Well, if she said no, I'd be like, "All right, bye."
Okay.
Leaves.
Yeah, dude. Sat there from about, the 28, 30 minute mark. Arm like this, starting to get a cramp in my shoulder, sweaty armpits. No, she hates it. No, I hate it, but I'm riding this thing out, man. I'm like, I'm here.
Because if you move or adjust, you might never get back to where you were.
Right.
If you give your arm a break, like then you...
That is a very vivid experience in the coming of age of a young straight male.
Where were you? What movie were you watching when you put your arm around a girl for the first time? Everybody knows.
Like
Along Came Polly.
In the theater?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, you're old.
8th grade, bro.
That's a funny one, though. Gridiron Gang was intense and like emotional and sad.
Hey, I wouldn't know. Think I was thinking about that? Had no clue what was happening in that movie.
You're like, that's hilarious.
In my head was just like, are you going to kiss her? Are you going to kiss her? Are you going to kiss her? Are you going to kiss her, pussy? Are you going to kiss her? And in her head, she's like, please don't fucking kiss me.
Please don't even. Just get your arm off of me, please.
How do you kiss in a movie theater? Like, at what point in the movie?
Dude. And you always had a friend that was like just making out.
I'm like how are you so smooth with it? Like, when do you do it? Like, what?
How do you do it? When you do it, you just fucking turn their head. Also, the movie's far too bright. Like, everybody in the, when you're watching a TV show or a movie, right? When you're watching a TV show or a movie, it's like, oh, it's so dark and no one knows. So you just, But when you're in the movie theater, you're like, I'm fucking in my living room, basically.
That's a big light.
There's just a giant light. There's people right behind me.
They can see everything.
You think like you're sitting smack dab in the middle of the movie. You're just gonna fucking
throw your leather jacket. Yeah. But like, I always thought for a minute, like, dude, this is so stupid. But I always thought,
can't wait.
I always thought when they were kissing on the movie that was the time.
Makes
I was
sense,
like, if there's gonna be a time to kiss the girl, it's probably when they're kissing, right? But that seems creepy now.
Why?
Like, oh, they're making out. That looks good. Want to try it? Like, when would you like credits? Credits kiss? That's weird. People are getting up.
No, I think that makes sense. I think
maybe when they're like dancing or something.
Okay, yeah, you match the moment. If there's a
trying to match energy.
Yeah, there's an emotional. If there's a romantic, I think the kiss.
It's like a killing scene. You're like,
right. Yeah, Along Came Polly for you. Ben Stiller's shit is clogging the toilet and it's like water's overflowing. You're trying to go in for the kiss. She's like, there's literally shit on the screen.
I'd be like, damn it. So credits or
nah?
Oh, in the lobby. I think the play. If I could rewind it, I think the play would be arm around, push through it, maybe kiss goodbye at the end of the like leaving.
See, but then you got to be cautious because then it's like her dad's picking her up, and you're like,
that's
not gonna go in for the kiss on this 14-year-old girl when her dad is right there. It's like,
yeah, might have to arcade it.
Right, yeah. You gotta do it inside before you go outside to the sidewalk pickup.
Sidewalk pickup's a big deal. You gotta get your hug in though.
Gotta get the hug. Hug is fine.
No, but everybody's smooth with the hug. Been hugging since I was 2 years old.
Hug's tough.
Hugs were big growing up though.
Hugs are big, but I'm saying is like, there's a variety of different ways to go about the hug, especially now as you get older. And even then, like
I'm all about side hug.
You got a side hug, no straight on hug.
People shit on side hug.
If you're straight on hugging, the ass has got to be out.
What do you mean?
You got to be.
Oh yeah, it's like a weird distance hug.
The ass has got to be out if you're straight on.
The amount of times I've stepped on a girl's foot while hugging her.
Really?
Straight up. Hugged, face to face hug. Dude, I accidentally step on their foot every time. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then it's like a funny hug.
Well.
It works out sometimes, but half the time they don't say anything because they're like, fuck. So I just fucking fucked up their their nails.
Big toenail, totally
throbbing like a cartoon. Yeah. It happens every time. So I side hug it. Seems normal.
Dude, what's funny is that like I don't think my son is ever gonna experience that. Like think about 14 years from now, like that movie theater experience ain't gonna be happening.
Yeah, it'll be something though. It won't be a movie theater. It'll be something.
I don't know. I'm just trying to like. Movie theaters are kind of.
Oh, they're disgusting.
Well, they're kind of dying. You know.
You want to go?
I love the movies. There's nothing like the experience, but it's like I just saw September was like the lowest fucking box office across the country, and
hey, come out with good movies.
You know, people are just like not liking. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Movie theaters in the summer, or it seems like where it's at. Because I feel like there's always a movie every summer that like
the summer blockbuster.
the like Taco Bell pairs with it, Mountain Dew's in on it. There's like a fucking
the promotional push is insane.
Yeah.
Dude, those big.
It's like on a base during an MLB game. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll see it. Hey, what about the marketing for that horror movie called Smile or whatever? Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
That's smart.
Very smart. Probably didn't take. I mean. Had to pay for the seats right behind home plate, right? But at the Oakland A's, it was probably like $42. So
they pay them.
Well worth the return.
You want to come to the game? What do we do?
That's what
people are calling our box office to come to a baseball game. I don't know what to do anymore. Never mind.
Just give it to them. Just give it to them. Don't even pay.
I think we canceled the game. Dude, baseball games are so bad. People are like getting head like in the top row now.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's wild. That's some really
Why did I not think it was that weird? I was like, yeah, you didn't think this was going to happen? It's like it's like the movie theater is like people do stuff in the movie theater.
Well, especially at baseball games because, now in September or October when your team is like totally out of it, there's like 1,200 people at the game literally. So if you just go up to the 400 levels, there's literally no one up there.
Get away with murder up there,
seriously. So I guess it's not that surprising, but at the same time, like, are you just really looking for an adrenaline rush? Like that's
up here? So weird.
Or is this like a thing you guys are into? Like you really want to, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, Smile, you gonna see it? No.
Ooh, I might just because the like marketing behind it.
It's scary.
Nah, I won't ever see it. I won't ever see it.
You ever seen any of the Halloweens? Michael Myers.
I don't think I have because they all seem really old.
The first one did come out in 1978. So.
But it's creepier when it's older almost because it's like, ew. It's all daylight shit. When like I think stuff's scarier in the daylight because it's like you don't expect it. Like if I saw Michael Myers like behind a truck right there, like putting his I'd be like, oh God. But if I saw him at night, I'd be like, yeah, it's his thing. Yeah. That's what he does.
Checks out.
But in the day, like I think there's a scene in that movie where he like pops behind a fence.
A bush.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shit, it's going down. Like that's weird to me.
It is one of the scariest scenes. Also, when she looks out the window and he's just like, we were talking last week about the laundry hanging up on the lines. He's literally just like in the laundry lines.
All right, yeah, that'll get me fucked up.
So if you like had a lady though, right? I don't know if you do or not currently, but let's just say you do.
Yeah.
I don't know. And she's like, you want to? Hey, let's do a scary movie night.
I'd be all in.
You'd be all in?
Oh, yeah.
Would you be in for a double feature?
Like 2 movies?
Mm-hmm.
What time are we starting?
Gets pretty dark pretty early now in October. Let's say it's a 7:30 kick for the first.
Actually, that's crazy because I don't think a girl can make it through 2 movies. But if she's like about it and she's like, we're watching 2 movies tonight, I'll bring the popcorn, bitch. Scary movies, let's do it. I'm like, let's go.
Good
I'm
night.
down.
Yeah, cool night.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm down as well.
2 movies in a row. I don't think I
do double feature.
You just ask me out. Yeah, definitely. I'm in too. What time are we doing this?
So 7:30 on Friday. Cool. Bring
See
the
you
extra
there, dude.
buttered popcorn.
What movies would me and my lady friend watch if we were to do that at 7 p.m. on Friday with popcorn?
I'm thinking like kind of a newer age scary movie. 7:30, to kind of warm it up, and then you finish with the classic. So, go John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween at about 9:30-ish. You have a little bit of a break in between to kind of use the restroom.
Go down to Brewburger if we have to. Not that it's going to be me and you doing this or anything. Grab a few brews, come back up. Let's fucking finish her off.
Uh-huh. Have some commentary during it,
But what's the second movie?
No, the second movie is that. So the first movie would be something like, I don't know,
You said Halloween, right?
Yeah, the second movie would be Halloween. First one would be like, what is it, Black Cell or Black Phone? There's a new one on Peacock. Not do. But you always go with the new one first. If you're doing a double feature, you go with the kind of newish one. Oh, you know what it is? Hocus Pocus 2.
That's scary?
Well, it's a Halloween movie.
Oh, shit. I thought that was like a fun...
It's not scary, but it's just like very in spirit. You know what I mean? Halloween.
Yeah, that's good.
Or you could do the opposite. You could do the real scary at first, and you kind of wind down with the Disney Hocus Pocus.
You gotta bring the heat last, I think.
Okay. Sounds good. See you there. That's funny, man. Halloween movies. Halloween movies really making it up and coming against Christmas movies.
I think Halloween movies are way above Christmas movies.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Horror movies are a genre, dude. You're watching horror movies any day of the week throughout the year. Christmas movies, not that versatile. You're just watching them during the holiday. You're not watching the Santa Claus during the spring.
I'm not watching Hocus Pocus during May either.
Yeah, but like Scream or something, you can put that on whenever.
That's true.
I don't want to shit on Christmas movies, so
the versatility I will give you there.
I don't want to run their name through the dirt.
Also, at the same time, you got to think there's like whole channel, like Hallmark. That's basically just a network channel dedicated
for
to Christmas movies.
Nothing gets me. I never fucking watch them, but nothing gets me like the countdown, the Christmas countdown, or the Halloween countdown movie every night. Disney Channel,
Freeform, man. Yeah, they got the.
Oh yeah, it used to be ABC Family.
Yeah. The 31
like
days of Halloween
years
or
ago.
the 31 haunted days of whatever. Yeah, they do that.
That's my shit.
You know what I hated though? Like last night, Ghostbusters ran like 3 times in a row in the evening. I was like,
the same movie?
I was like, that's not like, I guess because it got some kind of like scary ghost monster type of deal, but like that doesn't like feel, it's not like Halloween to me.
No, it's just any weekend. That's an any weekend movie.
Like, that'd be like in Christmas, like when at Christmas time when like Freeform or whatever puts on like fucking like Toy Story 2. I'm like, what? I mean, I guess I could
that
get
is
down
a good
with this,
comparison. Toys. Come on, man.
No, I don't. It's like, what? This is such a filler, obviously. Or stretch.
A lot of those fillers, like when it's like winter outside, but it's not even about Christmas.
Yeah.
Die Hard. Is it though?
The Die Hard Christmas movie
Is
guy
it a Christmas
in the
movie?
office. Wow.
That guy can die.
Up there with the
anytime.
guy who only tells you about his bets and how they always lose.
Love that guy. That's all the same guy. It's just me if I didn't do
comedy.
Yeah. I'm the worst guy ever in real life. Real life me and the Clark Kent me is just the worst. He's parlay guy. Who are you if you're a normal guy?
See, yeah, outside of my like comedy and
so if you didn't do any of the shit you like doing, who are you?
Just
are you just like guy that gets in a fight at like a bar?
No. That was old me.
That's still you.
Growing up.
Molinard is Molinard.
No, I'm like,
I'm so married.
I'm like guy that golfs multiple times a week and then like is super weirdly into his baseball team to where like he follows every transaction and knows every minor league player and like keeps up with the farm system.
Oh my God.
You know, like lives in like that has like in his bio has like at Cubs like as part of like who he is.
Identity.
Dude, that's so many like journalists and stuff.
That
like,
guy is interesting to talk to because you run into like people like that all the time at like sports.
They'll be covering like, you know, what's going on in Ukraine, but then like they're like, got to keep up with my Mets.
Fuck.
They're like, it's my release. Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
The worst release of all time.
That's
Mets.
me. It's just like, yeah, guy who's playing golf, talking business a lot, and then my whole entire other side of my personality is the baseball team that I follow.
Fly the W every time. Every like couple days on Twitter, fly the W. I'm like, okay, Joey.
Hashtag fly the W with the gif of the flag waving.
I think I'm married and I think I'm a sports like journalist or something. If I'm not me.
I do want to write a TV show or a movie about like someone like you based on you about how going like trying to be in the sports reporting world, but you're just like this
Didn't
is so
care about
fucked up. Right. This is so weird.
I think that it still needs it. The sports world needs that.
Because when you're talking about, it's just like you fitting into that is wild.
You're just trying to talk about the Colts and halfway through you're just like, oh my God, I don't give a fuck. You're just trying so hard to care about like the quarterback situation. They all suck. Just giving up halfway through, having a meltdown on air. Yeah. We'll be right back.
That's pretty much what happened when we were hosting for Jersey Johnny a few years ago. And I was like, yeah, come with me and do it. And you're like trying to get you to talk about sports, bro.
We kind of had it rolling there for a couple weeks.
I was like, all right, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, who you got? And you're like, give us Sooners.
For no reason, just because I knew their nickname.
I think they got it going. I think
they'll run the table, just pulling out any type
shit.
of like cliche.
All that shit. Hell yeah. All right, man.
Yeah.
That the show.
The show.
The Halloween movie breakdown. The movie theater. The one you never forget. The arm around.
Where were you when? Hashtag never forget when you put your arm around a girl for the first time.
In a movie. What name that movie? I would love to see people's responses to that and their stories because everybody's got the story. Most relatable thing of all time.
Rotator cuff gone.
These guys.
Thanks for listening. See you next week.
Peace.